This video is created by Nihar from YouTube. This video is created by Nihar from YouTube. 9 Health Benefits of Maple Syrup written by Nihar for public domain purpose only. What is maple syrup? Maple syrup is made from the circulating fluid, or sap, of sugar maple trees. It has been consumed for many centuries in North America. Over 80% of the world's supply is now produced in the province of Quebec in eastern Canada. There are 2 main steps to maple syrup production. A hole is drilled in a maple tree so that its sap pours into a container. The sap is boiled until most of the water evaporates, leaving a thick sugary syrup, which is then filtered to remove impurities. The final product can be used to sweeten many dishes. Some maple syrup is made by tapping sugar maple trees, then boiling the sap to produce a thick syrup. Most maple syrup is produced in eastern Canada. Comes in different grades. There are several different grades of maple syrup characterized by color, though classification can vary between countries. In the US, maple syrup is classified as either grade A or B, where grade A is further categorized into 3 groups: light amber, medium amber and dark amber, and grade B is the darkest available syrup. The darker syrups are made from sap extracted later in the harvest season. These have a stronger maple flavor and are usually used for baking, whereas the lighter ones are drizzled directly atop foods like pancakes. When buying maple syrup, make sure to read food labels carefully. This way, you'll get real maple syrup, not just maple-flavored syrup, which can be loaded with refined sugar or high-fructose corn syrup. 1. Contains numerous antioxidants. According to studies comparing the total antioxidant content of natural sweeteners to refined sugar products like white sugar or corn syrup, substantial differences in total antioxidant content were found. Refined sugar, corn syrup and agave nectar contain minimal antioxidant activity, but maple syrup, dark and blackstrap molasses, brown sugar, and raw honey showed higher antioxidant capacity, with molasses having the highest. 3. A strong reason to use switch your sweetener. Maple syrup nutrition is impressive when it comes to supplying protective antioxidants. The medical journal Pharmaceutical Biology revealed that pure maple syrup contains up to 24 different antioxidants. 4. These antioxidants, in the form of phenolic compounds, are beneficial for reducing free radical damage that can cause inflammation and contribute to the formation of various chronic diseases. Whenever possible, select darker, grade B maple syrups, since these contain more beneficial antioxidants than the lighter syrups do. 5. Some of the primary antioxidants found in maple syrup include benzoic acid, gallic acid, cinnamic acid, and various flavonols like catechin, epicatechin, rutin and quercetin. While most are found at low concentrations, others are present in higher quantities, so it's possible that the benefits of these antioxidants might counteract some of the downsides to consuming the syrup's high quantity of sugar. 2. Gets a lower score on the glycemic index. Refined sugar and refined carbohydrates in general are known to be rapidly metabolized by the liver, causing a sugar high, followed by a quick sugar crash. Even worse, consuming too much sugar quickly spikes your blood sugar and raises insulin levels, which over time can lead to lower insulin response and problems managing blood glucose, which is the reason diabetes develops. However, keep in mind that because consuming too much sugar, from any source, is one of the leading causes of some of the most widespread health problems like obesity, type 2 diabetes and heart disease, even natural sweeteners like maple syrup should be used in small amounts. When it comes to solutions for reversing diabetes naturally or other blood sugar-related conditions, it's best to minimize sugar intake overall, and especially to avoid refined sugar. 3. Fights inflammatory diseases. Because maple syrup nutrition supplies inflammation-reducing polyphenol antioxidants, it can be considered part of a healthy diet that's helpful in preventing certain diseases like arthritis, inflammatory bowel disease or heart disease. Maple syrup's plant-based compounds reduce oxidative stress, which is responsible for aging us at a quicker rate and reducing the strength of our immune system. 4. May help protect against cancer. While some evidence shows that to a certain degree sugar can cause cancer or at least contribute to it, maple syrup seems to a much less harmful sweetener. This is due to the presence of antioxidants in maple syrup that can protect cells from DNA damage and mutation. While maple syrup alone won't likely result in a reduced risk for developing cancer, it's a much safer option than including high levels of refined sugar or artificial sweeteners in your diet. 5. Helps protect skin health. Many people swear by using maple syrup topically, directly on their skin. Similarly to raw honey, maple syrup can help to lower skin inflammation, redness, blemishes and dryness. Combined with raw milk or yogurt, rolled oats and raw honey, this natural mixture applies to the skin as a mask can hydrate skin while reducing bacteria and signs of irritation. 6. Alternative to sugar for improved digestion. Consuming high levels of refined sugar can contribute to candida, IBS, leaky gut syndrome, and other digestive system disorders. In fact, one of the biggest steps you can take to heal leaky gut and autoimmune disorders is to reduce refined sugar intake and opt for small amounts of natural sweeteners instead. Most artificial sweeteners also cause symptoms of indigestion, including gas, bloating, cramping, and constipation. To keep the digestive tract in healthier shape, free from chemicals and the damage done by a high-sugar diet, maple syrup can be a much better alternative to use in baked goods, yogurt, oatmeal, or smoothies. 7. Supplies important vitamins and minerals. Maple syrup contains zinc and manganese in fairly high amounts, in addition to potassium and calcium. Zinc can help fight illness and improve immunity, since it keeps your level of white blood cells up, while manganese plays a crucial role in fat and carbohydrate metabolism, calcium absorption, blood sugar regulation, brain and nerve function. 8. Healthier alternative to artificial sweeteners. You typically use artificial sweeteners or refined sugar products like dangerous Splenda, sucralose, agave, aspartame, or sugar. You should think about switching these out for maple syrup and raw honey as soon as possible. Artificial sweeteners, while they may be calorie-free, are tied to numerous health problems including weight gain, fatigue, anxiety, depression, learning disabilities, short-term memory loss, and much more. Many existing illnesses can be worsened by repeatedly using artificial sweeteners over time, and they also show unfavorable results when it comes to weight loss, too. It's very possible to form an addiction to artificial sweeteners used in many diet or light foods, since they affect your food cravings and your ability to manage your body's signs of hunger and fullness. Maple syrup isn't linked to any of those health problems, plus it triggers more satisfaction because of its natural sweet taste. 9. May enhance antibiotic effects. Antibiotics may seem like a quick, easy solution to a number of different illnesses, but as new research continues to be released, it becomes harder to ignore the dangers and downfalls of antibiotic use. While targeting bad bacteria, antibiotics can also attack healthy cells, while the overuse of antibiotics results in the creation of superbugs that no longer respond to antibiotic treatment. When researcher Natalie Tufengchi and her team investigated extracts from maple syrup in conjunction with antibiotics ciprofloxacin and carbonicillin, they observed the same antimicrobial effect with upwards of 90% less antibiotics. 6. In other words, the maple syrup extract helped the antibiotics work better. How? Researchers found that the extract increased the permeability of the bacteria, helping the antibiotics into the interior of bacterial cells.